Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer version 5, of course, the beta as we continue. Actually, we don't continue. You might notice this is not Angmar. These are the Arthedain, and you probably can't tell yet, but there have been some changes. So, we have completely new models for the Arthedain, and I'm sure Arthedain, I think at this time, he's probably about to drop his Arthedain playthrough. And I'm guessing that's probably going to upload around the same time as I upload this. But this way you guys can see the whole roster with their new changes, so I just wanted to show those off. I guess we'll start off with the simple ones. Let's look at the Rhudaur units first. Arthedain warriors, bowmen, and halberdiers. Most basic of them, but they do look fantastic. Look at those amazing shields for the footmen. I'm not super big on the thin helmets and the chainmail, but besides that, I love these models. These shields too look really cool with the actual logo of the Arthedain. And of course, here's the two new captain models. Of course, the halberdiers also pretty much wear the same thing as these guys. All the Rhudaur units are about the same. Rhudaur bowmen also, I believe they have an armor upgrade, I can't recall. But here's their base look. And then here are the Arthedain warriors, who they actually have these shields right now, but that might be taken away. This is still kind of early. It does look a little funky right there, how it kind of clips through the axes. It might be made smaller or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, they do have these really cool helmets that remind me of the Pelargir Marines, back when those were, used to be a unit for Gondor. They look kind of like those. So that's the Rhudaur units. Now let's get into the fancy stuff, shall we? Starting with my favorites here. Oh, let's not forget the crossbows. As you can see, it's the same thing. Going into the Arthedain Marines with those really long feathered helmets. They look really cool, much better than the original. Although I wouldn't mind having the old model here be their basic look, and then the upgrade to this. I think that would look pretty cool, rather than them just keeping this look. I think it'd be nice to have this old look there. But all in all, they are looking great. Let's just put those away so we don't get lost. Now looking at the middle tier units, the Aberzaarnum units. Let's take a look here. We got the Aberzaarnum Nardubuib with their bows, and as you can see, they're a big fan of having these shields now. And I think they always had a shield staff, but now they wear the shields on their hips, which is pretty cool, I think. I feel like that would get in the way, though, but they look very, very sick. And then we have the Aberzaarnum Nardu also getting a visual overhaul. I mean, honestly, everything except for the Arthedain Marine, like the Arthedain archers and the little pirate warriors. Those guys are still the same, but everything else is different. These maces look much better. Wouldn't mind seeing them getting a small attack buff, though, in all honesty. And then the Aberzaarnum Narduzagar, again, it's a little funky seeing them have these big, massive shields, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Like, they're little shoulder-mounted shields, and their swords look really, really nice as well. There's a little bit of clipping, but I think overall they look very, very nice. And if they do keep the shields, I wouldn't mind to see them get a small shield value to their defense, even just a 1, just to kind of give them some extra missile protection. It wouldn't be that big of a buff. That's those 3 Aberzaarnum units. We'll continue on to, I guess, the more elites, the Baruthiel's Watch, the Adunaim Armsmen, and Arpharazon's Faithful. Here are the new Baruthiel's Watch, looking very well armored, actually. Perhaps a little too well armored. I mean, they definitely blend in well with the aesthetic, but I kind of missed that whole ranger look they had to them. Now they look like they're proper heavily armed warriors. I like it, though. I'm a big fan. I think these guys look amazing. We have Arpharazon's Faithful, and these guys are crisp. I don't even want to think about how much time it took for them to actually design all of these intricate details on the armor, because that is just insane. I mean, look how good that is. That is actually amazing. And this is I think it was Castellan of Angmar who made these models, and I mean, props to him. They are amazing. And where are the armsmen? Oh, they kind of clip behind. Here is the new Adunaim Armsmen. I love the crimson on their shoulders here. And they've got these kind of crescent-looking shields, which I think looks very, very cool. I'm going to try to put these guys in my sorry, not my Angmar playthrough, my Arthedain playthrough, if I can make it all work. And I would love to show them off in that campaign, because these look so good. And now finally, going on to the true elites of the elite, we have the Royal Guard and the Rhudaur Royal Knights. So the Royal Guard and the Household Guard, they've always been like the same unit, just a bodyguard version and another. But they look very nice here. In fact, if we just get rid of the UI and hide all of that, I think there's a hotkey for this, but I've forgotten it. As you can see now, we can see them in full detail, crescent shields, just everything looks really cool with these guys. And then finally, we have the Rhudaur Royal Knights. Same thing, crescent shields on black horses. Although I feel like the horses should get some armor. They look a little bare. It's just a little saddle in the horse itself. I think those knights should get some heavy armor on these horses. In fact, I might make that suggestion now that I think about it. But I really think these black blades are really, really cool looking. And just overall, I mean, they really got a facelift. They were already great before. They looked very Roman-like, like dark Roman, like dark-colored Roman colors, black and red. But now they just look so unique. Like, this is amazing, amazing work. Hello everyone, and we are back now as Angmar, and Captain Eriador of the Northern Dunedain has decided to attack us at that one little fort that we can find right outside of, what's it called, bugger, Angsul. So we are going to try to hold these walls and hope for the best that we can beat them, and I think we will. We have lots of towers to use here. Nice little open area full of choke points. We can bottle them up here if we need to. More towers on this side, and then they wrap around to get to the actual town square, where some of these might actually be shooting towers as well. We'll see when we get there. And if they are, then oh boy, that'll be a fun time for us and not a fun time for them. So all we're going to do is simply have our archers up here on the walls, attempt to shoot down as many of them as we can. It's just 2 units of rangers and 1 unit of Cardolan sentinels, so they are very vulnerable to our arrows, so I can't imagine they'll be doing too great as they already take lots of casualties. Oh yeah, these poor Dunedain rangers should not be the ones pushing this cart. They should have brought some spearmen or something. The Cardolan sentinels will fare a bit better because they actually have a shield, but even then they're going to have to weather the storm as they head up the walls here. Now, in other beta news for you guys, the Reunited Kingdom script is on its way. It's currently in a very early phase, I'd say, where it just kind of procs on the second turn for the Dunedain. But it is there, and it seems to be working. Obviously, I'm not sure what their exact plan is for the requirements and everything are going to be, so we'll just have to wait on that. But it is in its very early stages and is currently working. So I think you'll all be pleased to hear that and to know that that will be coming at some point in the near future. Hopefully our archers can just keep whittling down these Dunedain rangers before they get too close to the gate. We do have ladders over here with these sentinels, but we are still firing at them from a very close range. So as long as we get our goblins over there to kind of attack these sentinels, we should be okay. They'll get shot up on the way up. We could honestly even pull our Angmar archers like over here. In fact, we will do that while the goblins stand right there in front of the ladders. Most of these rangers are already dead, which is fantastic. Probably shoot another very close volley here and then work on the ones farther away. In fact, they might be too close now to even shoot, so we'll just start switching off to the faraway gents over there. Alright, goblins, please stand right about there while our archers get in position to shoot at these Cardolan sentinels. As soon as they go up the walls, they will get shot, and they will not have a good time. And neither will our goblins who are tasked with defending this wall. Come on in there, lads. Kill them all. Kill the Cardolan sentinels. They're actually managing to do it, which is great. But they are vastly outclassed. We'll begin to start shooting at these guys now. Come on, archers. Point blank. They have no room to get to us. This should do a lot of damage. Defeat is most certainly not certain. I don't know what the advisor is on. He's on crack. These sentinels will get wrecked. I mean, sure, goblin infantry, they're going to be defeated. But this whole time they're occupying these sentinels, they have their backs turned to our archers, and they're still being hit by towers. So we will be okay. We've already killed most of those rangers, so yeah, things are looking great. I think what we'll keep trying to do in this episode is prepare our assault for Gundabad. I don't think we'll get there this turn, or obviously not this episode, but we'll prepare an army while Agandaur prepares his forces to go press onto the high elven castle of Cameth Brin. and then he will go for Imladris, but that might be a little bit of time first. We can definitely take Cameth Brin, but I think going to the next step is going to take a little more planning to do. Maybe some artillery, because Imladris is very, very hard to assault when you have to fight against those elite Elven Rangers and Elven Archers that, you know, they can shoot from a very far distance away. These Cardolan Sentinels are going to try to shoot back, but it is too late. There's only 20 of them. They'll kill a few of our archers, but we just vastly outnumber them. Keep on shooting the Rangers that are far away. Hillmen, go ahead and get engaged now. Hit these Rangers before they get into melee. Come on, men, charge. Fantastic stuff. Go on, savages, get in there, please. Now, they are armor piercing, but that won't be too effective here. I mean, these guys only have, I guess, 6 armor, so it will help. Ooh, that poor man just got clubbed in the back of the skull, and they are already routing. Yeah, they had no chance here. Only a handful of Cardolan Sentinels remain. Alright, man, fall back. Fall back. We'll try to surround this last unit. This must be their captain retinue. Here, I want all of you guys to shoot at those. Come on, get up by the front. Let them shoot. Might take a few friendly fire casualties, but that's okay. Still better to get arrow kills than to be into melee with these Rangers. They're not terrible. They are pretty solid in melee. Come on, men, start firing. Most of them are already dead. And let's go into melee now. Here come the clubs, just running into these Rangers. Oh, these poor men. Hillmen charging in from behind, axes flying everywhere. Ooh, that man just did a freaking baseball bat swing at that Ranger, and he took it like a champ. We'll take some friendly fire from the towers, but that's fine. Ah, yes, and now they have died. We'll ransom these men off. Get a little bit of money for our troubles, and we'll end the battle there. Most kills going to our archers, 87 and 64 respectively. The goblins almost traded 1 for 1. Not completely, but they were close. And ransom, and give me my money, please. Now, sod off. Back to Arthedain with you. Now, I would like to leave Fornosti Reign to the Adunaim for them to upgrade that and a Numinos before we go in. Because I think it would just be so crushing to them if their hopes in the north, their last beacons and cities were to just suddenly crumble underneath the Iron Crown. And we really need to push into Cameth Brin because the High Elves are going for deep strikes into Nokfa Reglaw. They don't care about Movatorth, but they want the Reglaw. Alright, and we're at the next turn, and before I forget, we'll also be doing the live stream will be this Sunday. I'm thinking 10 a.m. Pacific Northwest time, so that's Oregon, Washington, California time. And I think Alaska, although Alaska might be an hour behind us. Alright, Bane, we did have a new general here. He is going to start off as a governor here in Barkelleg. See if he can work on public order and just developing it. Now, where do we want to spend our money? Carn Dum, that's where we want to spend it. Did we get our elites? Yes, we did. We can recruit Northguard and Guardians of Carn Dum. Takes 3 turns each, and we could even go for a Hillman barracks. And then the warg camps and get our elite wargs. I really want to get those leather workers out too, but I kind of just want to get the units available. So we'll do that. We'll start some of our elites here. Dark Blades, Guardians, and Northguard. Get them out here. Still gives us about 1,000 gold. Is there anything that we could get that would give us some money? Doesn't really look like there is. I mean, we could get something at Gobadrain, I guess. We could get the grain exchange. We can't really recruit much here, can we? It might be nice to get the barracks here. We might make Cameth Brin like our big blacksmithing place and use that as a staging grounds to the south. And then also have a blacksmith. Maybe at Arthedain would be a good place for that. Either there or Gobadrain. It's always tough to decide. Now, how's our retraining going? I think we're ready. Agandaur's army does have his armor upgrades there. Everything else is just kind of pathetic trash. So we'll take his units. These Angmarim, the barrow wights, and these wargs. And we might as well take these savages also. And that's a pretty decent army, I think. It's going to cost us some money to have him out here. We'll go ahead and put up a watchtower as well. But that's a half stack, and we have some trash units that could just join him as well. We definitely need to deal with those rangers, though, before they get to Nokfa. So can we retrain any wargs here? Oop, don't need mines. Cost 507 to do that. Nothing else we could really train. We could give him his armor finally. Yeah, he needs that. We'll have Drangu go out there to kind of stop Captain Erandorian from expanding. Now, Tierduin would be a nice place to take. We might want to occupy some of these Breland settlements. For now, I think I'll just have Lord Sild step on down to the south, put up a watchtower there, and then return to Ost Sul. And at some point, we want to take Bri for sure. That's going to be a huge moneymaker. I think it's a little bit too soon. They also have Mangaland. If we take this, we'll get some bonuses. In fact, it looks like Bri is already about to do it. They have barrow wights and this catapult are messed up. So we'll let them keep attacking that and sending their forces on it. Now, we'll have to leave Deadman's Dyke to keep upgrading. Bari Donyanak would be a good place to take as well. Halbrad of the North is defending it, and he's building it up for us. So that's all very fine and very dandy. We could send these thralls up to the front, though. Give ourselves just an extra unit. Of course, Barkellik doesn't like us, but that should fix itself over time. Do we have any missions? Oh, literally just that. Take Bari Donyanak. So if we do consolidate our forces here, we would be able to do that. We have nothing in our forts, though. Everything is heading towards the elves. And interestingly enough, the dwarves of Khazad-dûm want trade, and they'll give me map information. Honestly, oh, why not? Not like we can actually trade with them, but we might as well take it. In fact, taking Khazad-dûm would be really nice for us. We'd get a lot of money if we did that. And we'd stop the dwarves before they become a giant powerhouse. And we have reached the Misty Mountains because of their map information, which is nice. Scaleth is under attack. A whole lot of things are going on. So they still only have the eastern peaks. If they ever take the western side, though, then we definitely want to head on down that way. And the High Elves did ally, probably out of necessity than anything else. And Athilin got a herbalist. Not like we really need to care about that too much. Now, we should honestly go for the Mount Graham stables here. Which means, yeah, we're going to need that Great Hall. And then Warg Camp. We need the Lord's Hall, which is the next one up. But then we can get some much more powerful wargs. And honestly, we need that. In fact, we might need to send these wargs back to Nokfa. I don't know how we're going to defend that. I mean, we do have Drangu, we have these guys, a couple of thralls. They might be able to make something happen. Problem is, we're kind of far from Nokfa itself. In fact, why don't you guys head over this way? Captain Otar is over here. We might be able to send Morholt back that way. Take him about 2 turns. Let's have him take these hillmen, I think. Yeah, he can take the hillmen, go back there. If we can, I'd like to train these 2 units at Nokfa. And Barkellig, we need to work on your public order. Let's get that shrine, start converting the population. That's looking great. Goba Drain. Oh man, they're about to send more units at you. Okay, get some wargs, get those. That's actually a strong army. We need to pull in everything. You guys retreat. They still outclass us though, they definitely do. I mean, this 1 unit of wargs will help. We just have such a lack of infantry right now. And nothing is close enough to get there in time. I mean, we can send these hillmen out. Angsul, yeah, it should hold itself for a turn. You guys head this way. We're going to need everyone. That if we can get another hillman, that would be great. Wish I realized that they were sending in these reinforcements a little bit early, but that's fine. I guess this is actually the garrison from Bari Donyanak. Interesting that they didn't have Halbarad go up there, though. He would have been real scary to deal with. Alright, Agandaur, keep on creeping towards Cameth Brin and take your little trash reinforcements here. Have them hop in that fort. And then we will engage. And this should give us a good amount of money for taking it. What else is there? Oh, King Aragorn is heading our way with Hirluin. Don't try to take Osul. You can't do it. You can't do it, Aragorn. Don't come here. Don't throw yourself away like that. Oh, we really need to get our units at the front lines right now. And we are now under siege, which is a little bit rough that we had to send Morholt the wrong way. Let's actually take a quick look to see what they all have. So we do outnumber them. Lightly armored rangers, wardens, the sentinels. It's actually not too bad. Cardolan riders are a little bit threatening, and Arthedain footmen are pretty solid units. But we won't worry about them yet. I think we have enough forces to deal with them. What else can we build? Mount Graham, you got your Great Hall. Angsul got its barracks so it can pump out the proper infantry. Let's work on Mount Graham because it needs something here. What do we need? We need the Lord's Hall, which is going to take a hot minute. We'll save it for the Mason's Hall. We just trained a bunch of units. Agandaur, go ahead and begin your siege. We'll get some rams and towers. We are not going to be messing around here at Cameth Brin. I should probably have these guys hop into your army as well. Let's get everyone consolidated. Fight the host here, and Agandaur does have his armor upgrade, so I'll be curious to see if he looks anything special. You still head down there, defend that. Morholt, now we don't really need you there because they're withdrawing. Why don't you stay in the north and head over here? We'll have our hillmen also hop up right onto the city. 1,700 gold, not a lot to mess with, nothing else we can really train. Soon we'll be able to get some hillmen over here, which will be nice. We do have these guys sitting here with a General Eldikar. I want Tirduin, but like the goblins have it, so maybe Aragorn will go take that at some point, who knows. Now, we don't have eyes down here, do we? Where are our spies? We're in the Arthedain fields and you're in the downs. Don't really need you over here. You should... I mean, I kind of need him for Bree, honestly, just to make sure they're not coming. So, yeah, stay there. And Hornburg is siege. We're not making as much money now, but we did just have to pump out a lot of forces. Oh, we got our Hillman barracks in Carn Dum. That is amazing. Now we just need to go for the war camps. And, oh, wow, look at all of these units we can recruit. We could pretty much pump out an entire Iron Crown Legion if we'd like. But I think we might skip the war camp and go straight for blacksmithing upgrades here. That way, we don't have to worry about retraining them anywhere else. We can get wargs at other places. Arkeli got its shrine, so save your money for now. Carn Dum did get all of its elites, so we have some very, very powerful units. I kind of want to send these guardians out to help us over here against the Dunedain. And there are the forts as well, so we're well defended against them. Like Morholt, just hang out there. We'll get him better units at some point. For now, though, let's take these elites and stuff them into the fort here. That way they're a little bit closer to the front line. That's like that's literally 1,000 golden units right here for all three of these. But they are just so powerful. Crazy that we got our elites within 38 turns, but we did kind of rush that tech. Oh, and hello, High Lord Elrond. Hello, Captain Andair, and hello, Andovan. So we need to push in here soon or lift the siege and attack this man. We do have 2 towers here. And I don't know how many archers they have. Let's see. They have 1, 2, just 2 archers and the bodyguard. We might be okay just to take it. Send in the trash through the towers, send in the heavy infantry through the middle. I think we can do this. Agandaur's first battle. Let's save this as Agandaur's big day. There we are. I will see you guys at the siege. And welcome to the siege camp at Cameth Brin. Now, we do have a lot of powerful towers here that we're going to be taking ballista shots from. So the hardest thing about this is going to be surviving the initial attack. Hillman will be a perfect candidate to go straight through the middle. We'll have thralls on this tower and Hillman on this tower. Spread out, take the walls, command and conquer style. Where is Agandaur himself? Let's look at those beautiful temple wards. He will be a man that we send up to the front lines. I just worry about ballista towers one-shotting him. Of course, there's his model himself with his epic dual weapons. And this is such a fitting bodyguard for him. I think it's just great. And we do have cavalry, so if we can get in through the walls, we will have to send them. Oh, wow, look at all those towers already shooting at us. Alright, head up there. Are we actually going to be able to get into the settlement? I kind of wonder, because those are ballista shots and regular towers. It's ballista and regular hits, so regular arrows, I mean. 7% damage. Let's see what happens. We have Lindar bowmen on both sides. Hopefully we can actually take this out. In fact, these are just Lindar guards, so I'm not too worried about those. It would just suck to have Agandaur die to a ballista shot just out of nowhere. He does have a unique ability, Black Hand of Mordor, yet I have no idea what that will do. Let's get our wargs ready on this flank to go deal with the reinforcing Lindar, or Dunedain reinforcements coming to save the day. Alright, Hillman, I need you to get on that wall. I mean, it's great that they're drawing fire. And this thing already has 54% damage. It probably won't even make it. I don't think we're going to take the walls today. Hopefully the tower... Hopefully this... Oh, no! The ram is on fire. Are you kidding me? Wow, I don't think we're going to have enough to actually get in here. We aren't going to make it, are we? Wow, okay. That actually sucks. So it's going to come down to this tower, which is going to get destroyed. And this tower being able to capture the walls. Yeah, it's raining too. How did that not capture it? Alright, it appears that we need siege equipment. We might need a retreat. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Yeah, not under all these walls. Crap, that sucks so much. That thing's at 77%. If we can get them up here, though, maybe we'll be alright. We'll keep trying. It's just our cheap units that are dying anyway. If it's a failed attack, then it is a failed attack. Looks like the towers have actually stopped shooting, which is kind of nice. We'll probably want to send our armor-piercing men this way. You guys keep going for these Dunedain. At the very least, we can kill these men. And just get them out of the field. In fact, are you guys armor-piercing? They are, so we might want to save their ammo. Hillman, how are you doing? Tower is at 77%, but that's okay. They're at least on the walls. Indoor guard's going to be a little harder to take out. If we can just get them in here, though, and have them like get onto the gates and capture the gates, we'll be okay. Man, this thing's at 84%, though. Come on, get up on there. Here, Hillman, go for those. Go for the wall. Oh, you guys are almost in melee. Don't do that. Keep on shooting the wardens, though. This is great. You guys go up that way. Come on, shoot at them. Alright, is there anything I can do for graphics to help us with the frame rate? I feel like it's going down right now. Thralls are getting wrecked, but that is just fine. You guys capture that gatehouse. We need to get our infantry in here. We need some spears up in that front. Let's send in the Iron Crown Halberdiers. Come on, Hillman, capture those gates. How are you guys doing? Still shooting, that's great. Yes, yes, get in. Perfect. Adunaim scouts, kill those, or, I mean, not my scouts, but my savages, or whatever. Savages, go that way. We'll get halberds up in the front. Have them get these guys off the walls here. I think it's time we send Agandaur up. In fact, these guys are pretty much right here. Let's get the infantry up here. Alright, get up there, savages. Let the hillmen fight these guys in melee, that's fine. They're getting shot up pretty badly, but that's okay. Once we get our halberds up into the front, we'll be all set. Come on, keep on shooting. Where's Agandaur himself? You need to get up here, boy. And barrow wights, that could also help fight. Alright, here we come. The savages right onto the back of the Lindar guards. This should kill them really quickly, having these AP guys get in here and surround them. Oh, get away. Don't get too close to those guys. We need to get these towers to stop firing. Come on, halberds. I need you guys to kill all of these scouts. You guys run up there, deal with those guys. Halberds should kill all these scouts really quickly. 18% loss, that's not terrible. You guys pull on back. They're dealing with those men. Come on, halberds, you guys can do better than that. Let's use our war cry. I don't know exactly what that's going to be doing. Hopefully it gives us a big buff, though. Come on, halberdiers, kill these Dunedain scouts. They're light cavalry. They should be dying so easily right now. How are we doing against these Lindar guards? 79 remain. You guys pull off of those. Come on, get in there, get deep. We need to kill all these men and get them off the walls. Where's Agandaur fighting? He's fighting these wardens. Not bad. We'll throw in another javelin volley and then go ahead and charge in with the orcs from behind. Oh, no, they're routing. That's perfect. Alright, we've surrounded the cavalry. Take them all out, please. Iron Crown, heavily armored knights versus horse archers. That is not a good fight for those horse archers. Or I have our Iron Crown halberdiers try to fight the general as well. Start capturing the square. Come on, there's only a few of them remaining. And my work's got a little bit messed up here. Why don't you guys just start firing at will? Agandaur, get into the city. You need to kill these Dunedain wardens. Come on, guys. There's only like... Oh, wow, they got destroyed, actually. What the heck? Can't you guys kill them a little bit quicker than that? Alright, well, it is what it is. Go for the Calaquendi lords now. Let the hillmen just deal with the crap in the back. Everyone else needs to go to this front line and kill these men. We just need to ignore the rest of the army. Let the hillmen and the weaker forces occupy them. You guys pull back some more. Pull back. Stay out of range. Like, shoot them, but get out of range, please. Yeah, get those Calaquendi lords right now. Just let the trash deal with the people at the gates. Barrow wights, I'm going to need you guys also. Why don't you guys go that way? Lindar bowmen. Yep, these guys are dead. Alright, wargs, go ahead and hop into the city. Calaquendi lords versus Iron Crown halberdiers, and soon our Temple wards, as soon as we can get them over there. Oh, they're getting wrecked so far. I mean, they're halberdiers, and these are very powerful elves. But I think with Agandaur in there, he'll be alright. Wargs, get in here, please. Are you guys still firing at them? Yes, you are. Oh, we're taking such a beating right now from all of these towers and everything. Alright, where are the wights? Come on this way. Please get that flank. We can't use another Black Hand yet. That must be a very powerful ability for it to have a 180-second cooldown. Alright, Agandaur, hop in there. Fight these Calaquendi lords. Here's that the Iron Crown halberdiers really need the help. They are getting wrecked right now. I think this should turn the tide, though. Having these heavily armored knights in here and getting the barrow wights from behind will be great as well. Alright, wargs, you guys need to run up here too. What are you guys doing? Let the hillmen hold these guys off. They are garbage. Barrow wights soon to get into the back. Wow, they are so tanky, these men here. I think the barrow wights will be our ace in the hole, though. Come on, get the proper charge. Get the full charge. Ah, just a regular walk-in. But now these men should be dying. With the barrow wights behind the elves here, their armor piercing, their relentless ability, and the full surround. Yeah, this is what we want. 2 minutes till we capture the town square. Our garbage is just holding them off at the front line, which is all we really need. This is all just trash units. We can afford to lose them all. Orcs, go ahead and get into melee now. Or fire your... I don't know, throw your javelins, do whatever. You guys don't matter. Most of the Calaquendi lords are done. We'll put it on ×6 as we finish those guys off. Yes, he is dead. And some of them are starting to rout, which is great. Oh wait, no, that was the captain, wasn't it? Yep, that sucks. Now you guys hop on out, get away from those towers. They're just getting killed right now. I mean, it's quite brutal. 1 minute though until we capture the square. Come on, Agandaur, keep working. Use the Black Hand of Mortar ability. I really gotta see what that does. Yes, the last general is dead, which is great. You guys hide over there. Hopefully we get out of the range of those arrows, and we have done it. We lost 1,000 of our own men. Mostly just trash, though. Most kills going to 63 Orc Hunters, 59 Iron Crown Longbowmen. Oh yeah, Orc Hunters actually getting the most kills here. No one did that well, to be honest. We took a lot of damage. It's just this one type of battle map. This one's very hard to attack. Just with all the ballista towers and regular towers ever, it is a nightmare if you do not bring artillery. And we'll go ahead and just ransom those guys off for extra money. And Cameth Brin now belongs to Overlord Agandaur. And I think we'll just simply... I mean, I want to exterminate it, to be honest. I think we'll occupy it. Just because Agandaur is here, we can convert the population and get rid of anything that we can't use, like the... Actually, we can use the Adunaim camp because it gives us free upkeep. Yeah, we'll keep all that. It'll be some time until we can actually train some units, although we have 15% starting culture is not terrible. And Rhudaur does give us, well, nothing special really. But it's great that we've taken that. Should High Lord Elrond decide to attack us, I think he will find it very, very difficult. Agandaur, go ahead and push that man off. I don't want to fight this one battle. Well, we want the money, though, and we want to kill these guys. I'm going to do a quick 6 times battle, send an Agandaur, kill these wardens, and call it a day. Alright, Agandaur, you're all I need for this battle. Everyone else can just stay out of the way. How far are they going to be back from us? I didn't check what his ability does. Oh well, we'll find out soon. Let's use it right before we charge, see if we get any charge bonus. And 1, 2, and 3. Black Hand of Mordor. I expect that charge to do a little more damage, but oh well. Come on, Temple Knights, crush all of these wardens. Agandaur is such a beast, and these are spearmen. I can't imagine they'll kill hardly any of our Temple Knights. Now, let's just put this on time 6 as the battle continues. Yeah, these 2-9 wardens are not long for this world. The captain's already dead. We've yet to lose a single Temple Knight. They're wavering down to 20. They're surrounded. It is all over. Capture the rest, and they're going to get away. Good stuff, Agandaur. You killed 50 men. I killed 50 men. And we'll ransom them. Why not just get a little more money? Just exploit the game a little bit. We could retrain these guys, give them some armor. We might as well. And that gives us a big income boost now. Now hopefully more of a Tarth upgrade soon, because I really want to get those snow trolls. Which all we need to do is upgrade it once to do, which is fantastic. Like, absolutely great. Alright, Drangu, where should we send you? I feel like you need to defend the north a bit better with your wargs. Be fast. Oops. Do that. Thralls can just go wherever. We're losing money because of the siege here, but we'll hold the ground for one more turn before we attack them. In fact, yeah, 3 turns till it's all over. How are we doing in Carn Dum? We're upgrading. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Oh, and here they go at Gobadrine. We'll go ahead and just save the game real quick, and we'll fight this battle. Don't let them be controlled by the AI. I think we'll win this without too much of an issue. The Adunaim are strong, but we have the advantage. Alright, and let's start that deployment. Now it is, of course, our standard Angmar town. So we do have the high ground here with archers, which is fantastic. We can just simply shoot down upon our enemy from up here. We're going to wide formations just like that. Take the high ground. We could send our wargs out one of the side gates, which is all the way over here. So it would take some time for them to get out, but that's just fine. We'll have goblins hold the front, as well as hillmen. In fact, we'll have thralls up here as well. Hoonvorn and the barrow wights shall hang back at the top, and savages shall be like right over here. I think that's just fine. That's everyone, isn't it? Then we have these 47 hillmen. Wargs head on out the way. And we're already in range, which is fantastic. We'll start to rain down death upon the Adunaim wardens. Ideally, I'd like to shoot at the rangers once they get there, or these, the cavalry especially. The wardens aren't a bad target, and the footmen aren't too heavily armored. They'll still take casualties from our arrows. I think the wardens are our biggest threat. They're lightly armored, easy to kill. We have lots of archers and lots of ammo to expend. Whereas any archer you have is a good archer to have. Even the weakest one, even Snaga archers and Goblin archers can do a lot of damage given the right situation. Sadly, these guys are kind of at a weird angle, but that's fine. We'll switch to those Cardolan Sentinels. Now, they're relatively close, so we're getting good damage. Arthedain footmen are down to 127, 139 on these Adunaim Wardens. We aren't shooting their flanks, which kind of hurts our DPS, but that's just fine. Why don't you guys go ahead and switch to these Rangers now. Yeah, hit the Rangers. I'm worried about them. In fact, we do have these Warg Skirmishers. If we can, I'd like to get them to start fighting at the Cardolan Riders. So let's cover those Skirmishers by taking out those Rangers. Look at all that damage coming in. These Rangers should be dying very quickly with their pretty much non-existent armor. I think it's like 6. It's not great. It won't keep them safe from our archers. I'm glad they aren't the Condish archers, which have those dang shields that I hate so much. Now go for that super wide flank, Wargs. Try to avoid the Rangers if you can. And about 87, not too terrible. Not too terrible at all. Again, it's just we want to cover our Wargs. We want to make sure that they can go in without being shot, and we want to make sure that they can avoid getting caught in melee by those Cardolan Riders, who will probably beat them in melee. Oh, here comes the counterfire, but they're shooting at, oh no, they're shooting at our archers. That's fine. We have the high ground still. We can afford to take the damage they're putting back to us. As long as we just keep focusing down these Rangers. Since they're the more accurate and deadly of the two. Alright, Wargs, get into range, please. Hopefully they just run straight to the gates instead of running after our Wargs. Yeah, there we go. Wargs, start chucking. Come on, keep on hitting them, please. Why don't you guys shoot at those? Alright, here comes the engagement. The Sen and Hoonvorn.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
You guys just keep on tossing javelins at anyone from behind, anyone you can. And you guys will hold the high ground and shoot down at the Wardens. This is actually perfect, having the Wargs just right behind like this. Tossing javelins into the clump. Fantastic. Look at that range too. The range they have is incredible. Yep, that is a lot of damage coming in on the unshielded side. I wonder how many kills they'll have by the end of this. Probably quite a few. Couple footmen turning around. In fact, I just realized, I know we haven't actually fixed the javelins on this playthrough. Forgot to try to do that. You guys are firing down there, which is great. I really need to see what that Serpent Elixir does. You guys hold on defensive mode. We'll let them just shoot for now. From above, I think that'll be okay. Have them all focus fire down here in the middle. Very point blank shots, that's great. I mean, it's their fault for going in at the gatehouse like this. I bet the archers are going to definitely get the most kills. Why are you guys shooting up and over? Just shoot straight down, please. There, move on down a little bit. You guys go over there. Let's fix that shooting angle, shall we? You guys shoot down there. Can you guys get like that maybe? There we go, that'll work. There we go, that's a much better angle to fire from. We're going to hit a couple of our own men, which sucks, but it happens. Most of our thralls are already dead, but that is honestly just fine. Completely forgot about our reinforcements. He's not going to get here in time. As long as we tire down the enemy in melee while we shoot them, that's all we need to do against the Adunaim. Put on ×6 for a moment. After all, it is just a little death pit here at the center. Can't do this in Warhammer. I honestly, like, the one thing I do think, like, I understand why it's not in this game. I miss the muskets from Medieval 2. And I know why they're not in the Lord of the Rings mod, obviously. But I just miss having that type of unit, because they're just so effective, so powerful. I think Medieval 2 musketeers are just great, so I'm always a little bit sad that we won't ever get to use them, but that's fine. Unless they decide to give Erebor them or Isengard, but it wouldn't make sense. Just not given the setting or anything. Alright, Hillman coming to reinforce with the Thralls. Go ahead and activate that Serpent Elixir, get the barrow wights in there. We're pretty much out of ammo. Everyone engaged now. Full scale. Wargs in the back, barrow wights on the flanks. Did you actually take some damage, Rhudaur? Please don't. Get in there. Wargs might take some damage from being in the back here, but yep, they are starting to rout. Come on, man, get in there. I don't care how many wargs have to die. Capture them all. Yes, yes, yes. They are all dead. Every single one. Most kills, Angmar Marchers, 221. Heal 12 of their casualties, which is nice. I love having our units come back to life at the end of a battle. Now we get 2,000 gold. Let's do it. That'll let us rebuild Gobadryan, get some units over here. And also build up at Mount Graham as well, because we need to get those bonuses there as well. Alright, and we are under siege by Lord Elrond himself. Anduin's faltering already. That's sad. It's so early in the campaign. Okay, Elrond, what all do you have if we were to sally out? Which we won't. We're just going to get a peek at their army. You have... Oh, you have Lord Arthedain here. So we could kill Elrond and Arthedain himself. You brought your son with you today, huh? Lindar Bowmen, Amanyar Swordmasters, Lindar Guards, Dunedain Scouts. I think in the War in the North games, Arthedain and Elrond actually featured pretty heavily in their fight against Agandaur. And I don't know, no one's mentioned it yet in the comments, but the thumbnails for my videos here, it's actually Agandaur himself. And it's after him fighting and defeating the three heroes from the War in the North games. The Dwarven Helmet, the Elven Staff, and the Dunedain Sword. They're all there, and that's all from Lord of the Rings, War in the North. There's a little nod to that game that we put in this thumbnail. Isengard and Enedwyth are allied. Very interesting. That'll shake up things in the south, huh? Alright, so we have money. So Mount Graham, get that Mason's Hall. Get things that are cheaper. I really want to work on Latash as well. But I think we need to work on our front line, like here at Gobadryan. Maybe get the barracks or something. I mean, this is a castle here, so it'd be better to do it at the proper castle. Maybe we get the Hillman camp. It's just, why is it so expensive, you know? It is quite expensive. Let's go for economy. And Barkelleg, what could you do? We really need more money, but I also really want to work on Latash itself. I mean, I guess we don't really need Latash to be upgraded. We can just send in units from Carn Dum. So yeah, let's work on communal farming, maybe? Yeah, let's do that there. And we'll get a couple more units from Carn Dum to send to the front lines. We're going to need that. Let's get our Rhudaur units. We'll get the Huskarls, and I'd like to get the Landsmen. We're going to need a little bit more money for that, so let's grab Savages this turn. And we'll have all those guys join up with Morholt soon. And have your best units hang tight in this fort there. Morholt will probably be the one to take either Bari Dunyanak, or maybe he'll go for Fornos at some point. Could even just send the Hillmen to Bri. This would be a very good settlement to have as well. Aragorn, what are you doing? I'm not going to really expand from Osul for now. We're going to keep holding our ground. But yeah, I think we'll just have to end the turn. We could honestly send these Guardians out. They're so good. Like, they're ridiculously good. And I mean, we could give the Guardians to Morholt. Give him one super heavy cavalry unit to use. We'll wait for the reinforcements first. I think Drangu could probably take him as well. Where are you guys going? Why don't you guys go to Osul? Drangu, head on down. Take that fort again. We need to get Drangu the rest of his cavalry. Oh, and Elrond is going to send forth his army now. I think this is Elrond's only battle in this campaign, guys. His bodyguard, sure, it's amazing, but we have the perfect settlement to fight him from. Sad it won't be a field battle. In fact, I probably could have done it on the field. Oh well, this is Elrond's fault. He shouldn't have attacked me. Alright, and we are here at the Battle of Cameth, Brin, and we're disoriented. Where am I? Okay, here's the gate. So let's see what they've got. They've got Manyar Swordmasters and Lindar Guards mixed together with the High Elven Battering Ram. I must say I'm always a fan of how the different cultures have unique battering rams. Oh, we got a Manyar Swordmasters here. Let's put Agandaur up on this wall here. Let's get everyone off first. Agandaur, you hold that position. And then, who are you guys? Lindar Guards. Let's have our archers deal with those. Let's put some Angmar archers there. And, oh yeah, that's right, we have the Iron Crown Longbowmen. Let's put you guys... Yeah, just like that'll be fine. They should all be able to shoot over that way. And then let's have some hillmen over here to defend. That should be enough. 93 against however many of these elves make it to the front. I think they can hold it. We'll put our savages there. Barrow wights, let's just put you on top of the gatehouse for now. Maybe you can get some fear auras to happen. And then what else do we have? We have orc hunters. We can put those right by the front here so they can start throwing javelins as soon as our enemy engages here, along with thralls. Come on, get in there, thralls. That's, I think, everyone, I think? Oh, no, we still have plenty more. Iron Crown Warriors. Let's put you guys over here. If I could, that'd be great. And Halberdiers, let's have you guys on the front line as well. You'll excel right there. Orgs, doesn't really matter where you're at. Just stay there. Fire off of will. And Angmar infantry. Where should we put these guys? Let's just put them over here in case we need to support this side. I think that's everyone. Perfect. Now, Ballista Towers are going to shoot immediately. Hopefully, they can actually take down the battering ram or the gatehouses. Or, not the gatehouses, but the siege towers. If they take out the siege towers, that will be amazing. Now, both of these guys should just be automatically firing at the Lindar Guards, which is great. If we can kill a lot of these before they get on the walls, it'll help our archers be able to reposition and go somewhere else. You might want to move those hillmen pretty soon, though. The firing angle's not that great, though. A lot of them are firing kind of funky-like, to be honest. 111, though, not too bad. Go ahead and keep on shooting. We could switch to those swordmasters. Yeah, we're not doing great here. Ooh, Adunaim bodyguards. Let's shoot at those, actually. You guys pull down. Oh, and perfect. The siege tower did burn down. That is great. You guys go over here. You guys, yeah, run back that way. You're doing Lindar Guards down to 100. I think 93 hillmen will do okay. They won't obviously win that fight, but they'll do some damage. Too bad they didn't get on the tower and then get burned down. That kind of sucks. We might still get lucky, though, and the battering ram might get destroyed. Yeah, you guys keep on working onto those bodyguards. That would be great. We don't really need you here now. You can go somewhere else. Let's have our archers stand on that position. That's honestly just perfect, though, that they did get shut down like that. Where did the... Is he hiding? He must be hiding right now. Now, you guys should be able to beat back those Lindar Guards. If not, we can always just send in our Angmar infantry. Deal with these scouts from far away with the bowmen. You guys don't shoot yet. Thralls right there. Halberds right behind. You guys get on this wall, please. I need you to start shooting. That'll work just fine. Are you guys getting good shots? Not particularly. It's a little rough. We could shoot at these bowmen. I mean, they are getting kills, that's for sure. No sense in shooting at Gilgalad's company, though. They are very tanky. Although we could shoot at the Manyar Swordmasters back there. That might be worth it. Yeah, we'll let the halberds deal with those scouts as soon as they're in range. Our longbows have a very, very long shooting distance, so they should be able to hit those swordmasters, and they should have good enough accuracy as they shoot up at max distance. Follow these arrows, and there they go, landing on the swordmasters. Probably not the best use of their ammo, though. Well, the gates are down. You guys start shooting at those, please. Thralls hang out there. You guys get ready to fire. Yeah, we should have plenty of spears to deal with those guys. In fact, our longbowmen are not doing great here. I mean, not our longbowmen, our hillmen. They're taking some damage, that's for sure. At least now these swordmasters are kind of in a range to be shot at, which will help. Why don't you guys shoot at them too? Alright, you guys fire at will. Let the halberdiers get in there with the spears, fight off the scouts. Get these Iron Crown warriors in here now before they start shooting at us, which they're doing. How are you guys doing against those swordmasters? Looks like they're doing alright. They're down to 90, which is good. Wow, these hillmen just got destroyed though, my goodness. Yeah, let's have, we're gonna want to start shooting at them soon. In a position like that. You guys fighting Lindar Bowman, that's a good target. Let's use our war cry. Again, I still don't know what that does. I need to look, I keep forgetting. You guys shoot at those. Hopefully the ballistas start firing at Gil-galad's company as well. I need to see some of those men go down. Come on, guys. Right there, please. Well, let's see a couple of those guys go down. Doesn't look like that's going to happen today. Unfortunate. Maybe we can try to shoot down from below over here. Angmar, yeah, go in for those Lindar Bowmen. Don't let them shoot at you. That's not cool. And you guys start to shoot at those Lindar Bowmen now. Or Lindar Guards. I always get them mixed up. Yeah, they should be able to kill these guys very quickly now that they're basically at the same level. There goes the last hillman anyway. So if they can just shoot and kill the rest, that will be perfect. Alright, let's see if we can get them to turn around. Oh, they're going to go into melee. Come on, kill the last of them. No, no, no. Keep fighting. Keep firing. Keep firing. Point blank. Please keep on shooting. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. You guys get behind. Now, it is just a bloodbath here. Roriks, go ahead and start shooting. We have Gil-galad's company over there. We need to throw our javelins into those. Hopefully our archers can just fire up and over. Iron Crown halberdiers are getting destroyed though, which is unfortunate. Maybe we can send these guys down and around this way to shoot through the middle. Yeah, halberdiers will definitely be dying soon. How are you guys doing? Most of them are dead. Down to 33. Looks like they're firing down into the valley. Which is not a bad target, honestly, just shooting down here. They should be accurate enough too. And our infantry's still fighting, which is great. We have plenty of temple wards that can go in later as well. We'll let the Iron Crown units fight first. If we can, we might want to send the javelins up. Yeah, why don't you guys just go into melee now and finish off these men, and then get into a better position to fire. We could send in our barrow wights, but I think it's just a little bit too early. We'll wait till they're exhausted. Your wargs, get up there, please. And we could even get our archers around to a better side as well. We're kind of just hitting our own units right now. You guys get up here. As soon as you're in range, please start shooting at Gil-galad's company. There we are. Let's see those javelins fly. Hopefully we can kill a bunch of those with our javelins. And hopefully we won't get killed by our own wargs. That kind of sucks. You guys move back there. The javelins are flying. Gil-galad's company are down to 50, which is not bad. Well, there's only 10 Lindar guards, and you guys are elite bowmen. You can do it. Just surround them. Just get past them and cut them from all sides. Come on, there's only a few. Do it. Do it now. Gil-galad's company down to 45. Not terrible. I think we'll send in the barrow wights. Iron Crown warriors are taking some damage, but that's just fine. We'll go ahead and run in our, what do you call it, Angmar archers to get point blank now. Send in the thralls just to soak up the damage. And yeah, those Gil-galad's company are just going to massacre us, that is for sure. Alright, perfect. We won this flank. Let's send in our 5 savages to get in there with their melee. Why don't you guys support the fight against the Gil-galad's company? You guys should be able to kill them very quickly since they don't stagger or anything. And being supported with the Angmar infantry will help. Little relentless on relentless combat here. As we've killed a lot of these Lindar bowmen, Iron Crown, halberdiers, and warriors fighting side by side. Only 8 of these halberdiers are left though, which kind of sucks. Most of them are dead. Come on, thralls. If we can just open up a path in the front here, we will just shoot point blank and it will be great. Thralls, get in there, please. Oh, they are dying in droves. Only 5 halberdiers remain. We might as well, yeah, just start shooting point blank into those bodyguards. They're right in front of you guys. And they aren't super heavily armored, so they should die pretty quickly. I mean, 12 armor is pretty good, but no shields. And all this concentrated fire will take them out. There's Arthedain himself. Hopefully we can just shoot him down with bowfire. That would be amazing. A lot of the Gil-galad's company are dying. Agandaur, go ahead and run in there now. The only thing that would suck is if he gets killed by a rogue ballista shot. Hopefully Elrond gets killed by one. That would be nice. Most of the Gil-galad's company are down already. Adunaim bodyguards getting shot up, which is fantastic. As long as we can clear through this middle section. Okay, why don't you guys head around the back, try to kill the last of those Amanyar riders. Come on, just surround them. I mean, they're medium tier cavalry, medium tier elven cavalry, but these are super elite infantry with two-handed swords. Would be cool to see them get like a little anti-cav bonus. You guys still firing? Yes, you are. Point blank. There's Arthedain. Hopefully you guys can just shut him down with arrow fire. That would save us a lot of trouble. Barrow wights are taking damage, though. They're down to only 21, but they are fighting Gil-galad's company. That's not an easy fight for anyone. Come on, archers, keep on killing. Iron Crown warriors here fighting deep in the enemy formation. Where are our Rhudaur savages anyway? You guys need to get in there. Then you guys can get a cheeky kill or two on the Gil-galad's company. Even if they can only kill one, that will be huge for us. Enemy generals fallen. Elrond has gone down. That is perfect. I wonder if he went down to a ballista or if it was the barrow wights. Well, that is amazing. All we need to do now is kill the Dunedain bodyguards and the last of the Dunedain company here. I think they're actually about to rout. No, they're still going. They will be dead though any moment. I think we've basically shot all of our ammo. Alright, all we need to do is kill Arthedain. Cut him down, please. You guys also need to kill these Gil-galad's company. I think our barrow wights technically have the advantage because they are armor piercing. Look at that. Neither of them rout. They just kind of attack each other and whack each other. It's kind of goofy looking, I'm not going to lie. Alright, there's Arthedain himself fighting against our Iron Crown warriors. He'll be going down any moment. We might as well get the archers up there now. Will he go down to our bodyguards or will he go down to arrow fire? That's the real question. He's being cut down. He is surrounded. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be living for much longer. But let's come in here down to only 2 and surrounded by our AP units. These last few men should fall any moment now. These elves have lived for thousands of years only to die upon this siege that their mad lord thought he could win. They had no chance. I'm not even sure I could win this battle if I was controlling the elven forces. I think this is just too much. At least not without cheesing it. Use the last... Yeah, there goes Arthedain with the Black Hand of Mortar ability active. Yes. Now all of the men of Angmar will celebrate. High Lord Elrond is dead. I think Sauron will be very, very happy with these results. Most kills going to Iron Crown warriors at 136. Barrow wights did a solid 41, mostly fighting those Gil-galad's company. I think Sauron will be very happy with these results, though. And we might as well ransom these guys off for 273 gold. But that is a huge blow to the High Elves, now having lost literally all of their forces. Or at least their main army is dead. They lost Elrond and one of his sons. Now we just must kill his brother, and then take Imladris for ourselves. And the High Elf leader is dead. That is so unfortunate. Oh, we could adopt this guy, but he's not that great. Oh, Moria's been plundered. Does that mean the goblins took it? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Khazad Doom actually lost Moria. I can't believe that. Well, I think Evil's going to definitely win this campaign at this rate, depending on what happens in Mordor. Before we end the episode, I just want to see what his ability does. Special ability, Black Hand, 3 charges, -3 enemy morale, locks our morale, and chance of causing infighting. So not amazing. It locks our morale, which is great, but definitely not amazing for like making our units fight better. But still, that is very, very nice. And we'll finish this episode off just with a little bit of construction, and then I'll probably off-screen a couple of turns, just kind of preparing our forces for the next assault. So there's not too much else going on at the moment. So yeah, this has been Sir Agamond, and look forward to more in the future, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Apparently half of all my views aren't from subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you guys could all do that. Anyway, this has been Sir Agamond, and I will see you guys on the next one.